And we're live.
Made that a little bit too strong.
I got water.
I got some coffee. I'm probably gonna drink that coffee. I'm tired.
I got water in a rum cup. What you call faking it till you make it, okay?
You're like, ooh, yeah, I got a little tipsy. I ain't got tipsy worth
Ain't
nothing.
got nothing.
Hello, everyone.
I tried to go in there and change the title, but it wouldn't let me because it was too close to time. So,
of course,
I can change it after the fact, but I won't be able to change it.
I need to learn how to spell. I still messed it up.
Terrible. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Show off.
Really, that was terrible.
Show off.
This look like something you would say. Screenshot it. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. Please, I thought Chas was gonna talk, but she failing me over here. As you come in, please say hello in the comments. She know I'm over here trying to do something. You see how you doing?
My bad.
Please say hello in the comments. If you don't mind, please share and like this post. Unfortunately, our guest will not be able to join. She had a family emergency, and we are praying for her and her family. But we still gonna fake it till we make it and get it done in these streets tonight. All right. So please say hello. Say hello.
Hey, Yolanda girl.
Always good to see you. All right, I am going to play the intro. Here we go.
Ooh.
I really need to fix that where it fade out. You saw. Anywho, go ahead.
Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am the posh of Occasionally Posh, Miss Chassie B.
And she is a bold face lie. But I am so shiny. Welcome. Thanks you guys for tuning in who have tuned in so far. I said it a while ago, but maybe you guys were not on. Our guest tonight could not join because she had a family emergency. So we got her in our prayers. Regina, if you're watching this later, we're here for you. Keep us up to date. Let us know if there's anything we can do. And we're gonna have you on another time, okay? All right. Yes. But we're gonna fake it till we make it in these streets. So we're gonna need y'all for real tonight. We're gonna need y'all to comment along, say what you're feeling, etc. Hey, Jamal.
Hi, Jamal.
Hey. Thanks for joining. But we always start with a foreplay, and Chassie B is first.
Okay, so y'all know somebody died last week or this week, whatever day he died.
The nonchalant part for me. But go ahead.
So whenever the news first came out that he had died, I thought that, well, from what it said, it was like he passed out on top of her, and I was like, oh shit, he went out. Fucking, like, I ain't mad about that.
So many things.
So I was interested to know, has there ever been a time during sex that you were injured, got hurt really bad, or was sick or something?
I don't think so. If I got sick, it's because I got too tipsy and got sick, but it wasn't because what we was doing got me sick. So I ain't been a good girl all my life, y'all. I used to get ratchet in these streets, so
She
we
had like she's
probably.
still a she girl. Stop
So
it.
I used to drink and do shenanigans. Is all I'm saying. So it probably been a time or two I might have passed out, got sick, had to say whoa, 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 whoa. you know. But other than that, no, I don't think I've ever gotten injured. I don't. Yeah, I can't remember the time. What about you?
So one time, this guy, we was in the middle of sex, and I got asthma, right?
Oh God.
So it had got like really hot in the room, and my asthma started acting up. So I'm over there, and I'm like, like wheezing. He was like, "Are you having an asthma attack?" I was like, "Keep going."
This him about to die for the nut. I'm done. I can't. Who does that?
He was like, "No, get up, get your ass." And I was like, "I'm fine. Keep going."
I am done. I am done. All you had to do was stop for 2 seconds, get your inhaler. You about to die for it.
I knew I wasn't gonna die. It was just a slight little asthma, nothing too extreme. He was scared, so he stopped and he was like, he went and got my inhaler, went and got me some cold water, some ice, turned on the air conditioner. I was like,
You
Lord,
sound like
this
a
too
good
much.
guy.
But then
You
I was
sound like
like,
a
can
good
we?
guy.
I was like, can we finish? And he was like, no, I'm scared. I might kill you.
That's funny. That's funny. Sam said, "Hello, ladies. Hello,
Hey,
Sam.
Sam.
Hey, hey. Always good to see you." Sam said we were in the middle. We were in the middle. Got to roof and passed out due to the heat being high.
Wait, Sam, both of y'all passed
It's mighty hot.
out. I need some details. How hot was it in there? And then both of y'all passed out. And was anybody inebriated?
Rough. Sorry, I usually can decipher, but I was struggling. Got too rough about passing. Oh man. All right. That sounds like a fun time. Look, now it sound like your stupid shit. That sound like a good time.
Listen, if you got to go right.
I can't.
Go
For folks that are just joining, have you ever gotten injured or sick during sex? It's Chassie B's foreplay. She always got some. Don't you? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna see.
Story.
Right, we do want the story. Put it in the comments. Mine is something that I had seen on TikTok, and it said "growing up black." So I want you to tell me if it's fact or whack. Okay, you ready? When black people say, "If you like it, I love it," they think you're stupid.
That's fact.
Oh, you like it, girl. I love it.
That's all. That's the same as bless your heart, girl. Bless your heart, child.
Oh man. The second one says, in black households, the first piece of bread stays in the bag until it meets the last piece of bread.
And then it goes in the trash can.
Right. That's why I say then it got thrown away. Did somebody say one time that the front and the back piece was the hose because everybody touched it, but nobody wanted it or something? I don't know.
Wait, I ain't never heard that.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but it was something along the lines of that. Like,
That's funny.
That must be the hose because everybody. That's terrible. It's terrible. I'm sorry, y'all. It's terrible. The next one is black people will spend $250 or more at the grocery store and then stop on the way home to pick up Popeyes for dinner.
Straight facts. I see no issue. I done spent all this time grocery shopping. You think I'm about to go to this house and cook? No. No, we ready to stop. This right is for the rest of the week. It ain't for today.
Two more. The title of the song is actually called Differences by Genuine, but black people say the title is My Whole Life Has Changed.
I'm like, differences. Who's saying that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right, I ain't never heard that song. I ain't never heard that song. And then the last one says, I don't think this is all the way fact, but it probably ain't no lie. It says only black people be at work looking for a job.
One time, I was in my office on Indeed, and the COO walked in. She was like, "So Chastity," I was like,
Right. Avoid. Just close it real quick. Right in the middle of the resume. Dang.
Hey, I'm like, doggone it. Came here messing up my good job finding vibe, bothering me. That is fact. So
I guess all of those were facts. I was thinking maybe no, all of them facts. I already knew all of them was facts. Sam said we were in Seattle and it was super cold. The heat was set to 78. Ooh. And we had been drinking. It was crazy and fun all together.
Good God. I started sweating. You know, when these things start sweating, it's hot.
Too funny. Sam said not the hose. I mean, I heard it somewhere, Sam. I don't remember where it was though. I
ain't mad at it. I like to say
it. But all y'all agree with all them growing up black facts. Jesse said they all facts. The last one I think could go either way. Lord, she done disconnected. Now we was doing good. The last couple of weeks, I've been the one with the problems, and the internet been going in and out, and I've been like, what in the world? I've been calling Spectrum saying some unsavory words. And tonight I'm doing good, and here she go. Here she go. Well, for y'all that just joined, our first foreplay was, have you ever been injured or sick during sex? And I think that was Chastity's foreplay, and it was a play off of what happened to whose name we don't say on this podcast last week. And then my foreplay was just some facts about growing up black. I think my favorite one is black people would spend $250 in the grocery store and then stop on the way home to pick up Popeyes for dinner. That's so true. Tell me what y'all think about those in the comments. I'm trying to talk till she come back. Where's she at? Tell me what you think. Anybody else have a story they want to share about their unpleasant sexual moment to us? Please put it in the comments. Also, let's say the people who haven't said hi so far, say hello. Let us know you're here. And we would love to have you join us in the comments. I keep trying to waste time, y'all. Where's she at? Lord Jesus. All right. There she is. Jesus. What in the tire world?
My whole computer just shut down out of nowhere.
Wow. I'm over here struggling, trying to talk. Okay. Darren says she can't be sharing her stories publicly.
Send it to us, Tara. Send it to us. We'll read it anonymously.
Yeah, you can't always inbox us or email us any of the stories, details, comments, things you want us to talk about. All right, we won't tell your name. All right, so going into our first topic, you want to do your story first?
Which one am I doing?
Are you doing the story about the woman with the podcast? You said podcast or something?
Okay. So the other day, I received a call from somebody else that I know, talking about another person that has they have their own little career going on as far as like comedy and TV and radio and everything. And this person, they cuss, they talk about some raunchy stuff. And apparently other people were bothered by this. And so they was calling another person, talking to the person about it. That person then called me and asked me, had I seen the content? And I was like, yeah. And they was like, well, do you see anything wrong with it? And I said, no. And I was like, this person has an audience and her audience likes it. I don't understand why people that don't like it is listening to it. If you're that bothered by it, why are you going to continue looking at the videos, listening to the videos, to get on the phone and call somebody and talk about them? That doesn't make sense. Everybody's content ain't for everybody. And that's okay.
Right. I was just wondering, like, why is it anybody's business, and why are we talking about it on the phone chain? I don't understand. Like, people ain't allowed
Right,
to have personal lives anymore. When did that stop?
right. And I just feel like if you feel like it's that big of an issue, why not call that person and be like, you know what? I would love to look at your stuff and support it, but it's a little bit too raunchy for me. If the person wants to bring it down some notches so that they can participate in it, they will. If not, oh well. She's doing
Move
good in
on.
her career without their support, with or without their support. So why does it
Right,
matter?
right. Yeah, that's another one of those things where people just need to mind their business and let people be people.
Right,
Ain't
right.
none our
And
business. Lives anymore. Oops, sorry.
what was that? And I agree, Sam, that they are jealous. They cannot have the same experience that she had. And also, I feel like a lot of the people that was complaining about it are people that do their stuff in the dark, and they're just upset that she's able to say and do whatever she wants to out loud, and it's something that they
Mm-hmm.
want to do. So that right there is
Right.
what really bothers them about it.
Mm, well, I don't know why people got problem with people living their truth. That's they fault.
That's
You don't live your truth. That
right.
ain't their fault whatsoever. I don't understand. But yeah, we got to stop being jealous, and we got to start paying attention to our own problems and our own families and our own careers and our own jobs and our own whatever. It'll be a
Worry
better
about
place. I
yourself.
promise you. Worry about yourself. I don't know if Mary is on tonight, but she had posted a post about, and to me, it gave me the idea again about accountability. I don't know why, but that's been a big topic for me here lately about people being more accountable for their words and their actions and things of that nature. Um, but the post says, "Can we normalize saying we weren't compatible? We wanted different things out of life. We weren't on the same wavelength. We didn't communicate well. Our priorities, values, interests didn't align. We were holding each other back. Instead of accusing every single person you date of being abusive, narcissistic, manipulative, etc. It's literally okay for a relationship not to work because two people just aren't right for each other. There doesn't all I'm gonna say always have to be a dang victim." Comment.
I agree. So I think that a lot of people stay in relationships but that they don't want to be in because that
Mhm.
person didn't necessarily hurt them. They didn't do anything bad, and so they stay and they stay and they stay, and then they're upset that they're staying, and then whenever they finally leave, somebody has to be the villain because you upset at yourself for staying as long as you stay. And so,
Right.
and then you don't want in society, like if a couple breaks up and you're like, why did y'all break up? Oh, nothing, we're just on different paths. And they're like, well, he had to do something wrong, she had to do something wrong,
Right.
or you stupid if you left that good man and he ain't do
Right.
nothing to you just because y'all wasn't compatible. But
Right.
it's not fair to people, but that's
It's
how
not.
life is. That's how
It
life is.
is. It
Somebody has to be a
is. It
villain.
is. It is. I also think that comes back to upbringing as well, because we really didn't see people break up just because they weren't compatible when we was growing up. I mean, if you think about it, it was either they stayed together because they got married. And once you get married, you're supposed to be with that person till death do you part. Or you seen daddy beat mama butt every day, and she finally cheating on her with every other woman in the neighborhood, and she finally got tired of it. Like, you didn't really see a great relationship where it communicated well to the point where it was honest no matter what. Like, you a
Right,
great person, we just not meant to be together. So it's like it's hard to break that pattern or that cycle for some people. And like you
right.
said, they don't want to answer to it. It's easy to be like, I had to leave him because he cheated on me. But why? Why is that?
Because
Why is that easier to say than to say than to say we just didn't we weren't meant to be? I don't
we just want me to
understand.
be. Because people gonna be like, you left that good man because y'all wasn't meant to be. Sunshine out here to live us out of here.
Just stupid. Just
My
dang
grandma taught me
stupid.
to leave. My grandma didn't play that mess. She didn't play that mess. She was like, bye. She kicked my granddaddy to the curb. She kicked her other boo to the curb. And whenever she died alone, but she had a good old life. Well, she had all of us. But other than that, she had a good life. And she wasn't a person that was going to put up with no BS.
Right. Sam said my divorce was 100% fault in theirs, and I guess he mean 100% not fault. I don't know. And we just didn't work. We are actually cool now. It actually helped me learn more about me. That's good, Sam. That's good. Yolanda said a lot of people stay in relationships because they just don't want to be alone.
Amen.
Point blank and period. Is it worth? I could. What Tyler Perry say? I could do bad by myself. Like, what's the point? Oh, he said 100% my fault and theirs. Got you, Sam. I'm sorry. Yeah. So y'all both understood that y'all both had issues, but y'all just weren't gonna work out, and you split ways, and y'all still cool. I get it.
That's how it was for me. That it was 100% both our fault, but it was more his fault than mine.
We're not gonna get on that this week, but we might touch that next week. We ain't gonna get on that this week. Okay, we're gonna leave it alone this week. but yeah. So Tiara said you can't say that the other person while dating because they want to discuss it, and some people get mean and start throwing insults, so it's easier just to stop talking. It is, but it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
We should be able to communicate effectively. I don't know why we so scared to communicate. And I'm one of them. I ain't gonna say I communicate the best all the time. And sometimes when I do communicate, I say it in the wrong manner. I have to self-evaluate.
And you do that little laugh.
Honey, I will do that. That's what I do right there. That's what I do.
I'll backhand your ass. Back out.
It makes Chris so mad when I do it. He like ready to thump me in the forehead for real. But it's my mechanism. It's my little what they call it. My little I don't know. But yeah, I don't be laughing because it be funny. Let's just say that. It's what I do.
It's a little
I think I gotten better at it. Maybe depends on who you are. Sam said, "Really, Chase." Right.
Really, Sam. 100%.
Right. And Sierra said she meant sorry. I figured that out after I got to reading it good. You fine, girl. You fine. But yeah, I definitely like that post. We need to normalize being able to communicate, being able to advocate for what we want and need, and live and being okay with it. And people outside of that need to learn how to when to talk, when not to talk, and shut up.
Exactly. So what? She left that good man. Who cares? Doggone it, it's her life. It ain't my life.
Right. Like just because you said you let that good man, that's gonna be like, oh yeah, you was right. Let me go back.
No.
Bye. That usually when people talk like that, they are not happy in their own relationship. So they thought they was living through yours when they really didn't know what y'all was going through. That's what that was.
That's true. That is true.
Uh-huh. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna play a video and get y'all opinion on it.
And for everyone who says that they are an introvert, they always just say, I just don't like people.
For me, that's something that happened over time. And it's not that I don't like people, it's that I learned that everybody that I like doesn't like me back. I've learned that your friends ain't always your friends. Some people just get close to you in order to use you or to figure some shit out that they need in order to propel them to another place. So you stop sharing yourself with people. For me, I've realized that everybody doesn't deserve access to me. And the only times that I've been burnt is when I've allowed the wrong people access into my life. And so I deny access to more people as I get older. For me, being an introvert is a trauma response to betrayal, because you can only be betrayed by people that you trusted. So if I do the math, the less people that I trust, the less chances I'll be betrayed.
What you think about Tahoe and what he said about introverts?
That's a word. However, I feel that some people claim that they're introverts and they're really not. They just shy.
Woo! Go ahead, sorry.
And
Funny
I
that
think
you said that, but I'm gonna let you finish first. Go ahead.
but I know a lot of people probably don't listen to Tahoe's podcast, and I follow both of his podcasts. I can 100% understand why he feels the way that he feels, because he has been burnt a lot by people that he let in. But I still don't see him as an introvert. He's still gonna be the most friendliest person and let people in. I think he's more selective about who he lets in.
Right, right. And that's pretty much what he was saying. I mean, he said it was a trauma response. So, if you're an extrovert and you letting all these people in your life, you just opening yourself up to more hurt, which can and cannot be the case. I mean, people gonna hurt you regardless if you were extrovert,
Right.
introvert, bubble vert, whatever vert you are, they're gonna hurt. It's a chance you're gonna get hurt. But I mean, I respect what he's saying. Like, I don't like the fact that she tried to correlate introverts not liking people, because that's not the case. Some people just need space. They don't, they don't get, bubbled up or whatever by a group of people or by a group of friends. You can't, but that don't mean they don't never want to be around people. They probably still have extroverted tendencies when they in their family, around their family on vacations and things of that nature. They just ain't gonna be all up in everybody's face. And that's
Right.
okay if that's your personality. Like, I'm not
Right.
going to scold you for that and say you just don't like people. You just trying to make an excuse you don't like people. That's stupid.
The only time I'll be like, you know what? Okay, you're doing too much. It's the people that be like, they introvert, so they don't like to be around people. They like to be to themselves and all this kind of stuff. But then they be the first ones that be yelling, "Don't nobody come checking for me." Well, bitch, you won't let nobody in. So how we know anything is going on with you? That's the only time I'll be like, all right, y'all introverts is doing too much.
Wow. Sam said, I believe you have to watch the energy you are putting out and accepting. Let them live their truth and accept who they are. It may be that you need to accept them not being around you. That's facts. Maybe maybe she just salty. Maybe she wants somebody to be around and they don't want to. Right. That don't mean you got to call out every introvert across the world because that one dude you were like at the club ain't paid you no attention since you seen on there. No, I'm being funny, but I'm just saying, like, we got to stop grouping people in this big old group. God made all of us different for a reason. If he made us all the same, it'd be a mighty boring world. It'd be a mighty boring world.
It sure will.
Something my husband had brought me to my attention that it's a new thing. It's introvert, extrovert, and it's ambivert. Or ambivert. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But it says someone who exhibits qualities of both introvert and extrovert. So it doesn't mean that they're shy, and it doesn't mean they're not outgoing. It depends on the setting and the people they're around and the mood they're in and things of that nature, what flares out what someone is in the moment.
You know what? But I kind of feel like everybody is that if we have to put a word on it. I feel like a lot of people that, even the people that say they're introverts, they flourish whenever they want to flourish, and whenever they want to fall back, they just fall back.
Right. But it was funny that you said people use that excuse to be shy, because me and somebody today was literally talking about somebody being on a team where they have to work with people on a daily basis, like being out in the community and talking to people and stuff. And then somebody had made a comment about them being shy. And I was like, and then the person was like, well, that person always said they has been an introvert. That ain't, that's what they always exhibited. They said they were. And I'm like, I don't think shy introvert is the same thing. Like, I feel like you could be an introvert, but if you're choosing a job where you're going to be working with people, you can turn it on enough to get your job done and then go back to your corner. I don't think they correlate, in my opinion. Now, I might be wrong. I don't think it's the same thing.
Like, I think that I'm shy sometimes. Sometimes I'll go in a room and I know everybody in their name. And then other days I'm kind of shy-ish. I think I kind of go off of vibes. If I'm not getting a good vibe in the room, then I'm like, well, I'm just gonna stay over here and do my work. If I walk into that room and everybody's like, hey, I'm like, oh my God, I love these people. Let me go talk to everybody.
Right. And like you said, I think that can happen to all of us. Like, I don't think I mean, we can sit here and say what we are most of the time, but nobody can sit here and say they 100% introvert and they're 100% introvert. Because I have days I just want to be in my room, in my bed, and I don't want to talk to nobody. Okay?
Not even the kids. Doggone it.
Tierra said, I'm an introvert and I love people. My work is people, which requires some extroversion. I probably just told that word up. But I need time to re-energize in my own world and space. I understand it.
I understand. I'm like that too. But I'm not an introvert. I'm a girl. I be out there sometimes.
She not. I'm an introvert on Mondays. Mondays is my day. That's my recharge day, Tierra. I'm right there with you. On Mondays, I ain't worth nothing. Okay,
I ain't worth nothing. Don't talk to me. Don't look at
nothing. She said it takes effort sometimes to go to do social events, and I have to be cognizant of people who care for me that I don't get to distance, so they don't think I don't love or like them. The people who know me, and it's all good with no explanations. I mean, that's a word right there. At the end of the day, about the person knowing you, about you having a relationship with them, about them getting to know you at the core. Too many people say they know you just off face value. They don't really know the details of you. And I think some of that is the social media, because social media can have people looking like they pretty when they not, they rich when they not, they famous when they not, they happy when they not, they sad when they not, they bubbly when they not. Like, I blame social media for some of it because it's fake to an extent.
Go yell at these kids real quick.
Oh Lord, it's fake to an extent. So I blame some of that on social media, but some of it is just people being silly. Some of it is just people being silly.
Yes.
Again, I'm just worried about in 2022. I'm just worried about me, my happiness, my peace, my family, my relationship with the Lord, my job. Like, everybody else that's in my life is an additive, but they ain't got no bearing on my life. Amen.
Exactly.
Amen.
Touch and agree. Let's touch and agree.
I just ain't got time to be worrying about everybody else's problems and feelings.
Me either.
I ain't got time no more. Like, I ain't saying that we can't be friends, we can't talk about it, but I just can't no longer let that down my energy.
Exactly.
Oh, Jonathan said, "Preach." Thank you. You talking to me?
She be preaching sometimes.
She be preaching. Oh man, well, let me I seen this post and it reminded me of something you would say. I want you probably get your opinion on it.
Let's see how
it says, where did y'all mess up in your last relationship? For me, the fact that I didn't cheat is a big problem. I'm mad about it.
Honey. Leave a relationship and find out you cheated and I didn't cheat back. I didn't get my lick back. Oh, we getting back together just so I can get my lick back. Doggone it.
Oh, dude. I am done. When I seen it, I knew it was so. I said, that's something that helpful would say. I'm like, where do you think you messed up at? It ain't the fact that I didn't listen to the signs, or I didn't figure out we weren't supposed to be together, or, you know, we weren't supposed to be together in the first place. It ain't none of that. It's the fact that I didn't cheat.
I should have cheated.
Oh, man. Accountability.
Listen, I ain't got time.
That's all I'm gonna say. Accountability.
I'm taking account that I'm mad that I didn't cheat. Doggone it. This relationship didn't last. I'm out here being faithful, and we ain't even gonna be forever. Oh, honey, no. I should have been out here sowing my wild oats. Let's get back together so I can get my lick back.
Why can't it be I should have left sooner? Why I gotta be I should have cheated?
Cause that ain't fun.
I'm dead. It be people like her talking like that, but let it happen to her. She be mad in the morning.
Now look, I be talking all that junk. I'll be doing that shit.
She don't. She don't.
I got a lot of mouth. I got a big Bart. I got a big Bart, but I don't. Don't bite.
Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny. Oh man, Sam said he can't with you again. This what I have to do with a regular Sam. I'm gonna need you to come be a buffer or something. That's what I deal with. I'm taking all my little taking it off. I'm sorry. Sierra said, my last relationship, I wish I cussed him out. I regret being calm and rational. I feel like a little yelling and cussing would have got me to closure faster. Hey, I get that part. Yes. I get.
Sometimes you have to wake up and choose violence. You can't always choose peace on these people. You can't wake up with the sage and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you just got to wake up shaking tables and stuff. Next time, do it. As a matter of fact, call his ass and cuss him out tonight if you want to.
I'll do it. It done been 10 years. You calling him back. Let me tell you about yourself on May 9th, 2002.
You remember whenever I asked you, did you want some lemonade? And you said, yeah. Listen, let me tell you.
I cannot. Because of you, I can't even make lemonade no more. I get the lemonade out and I get triggered. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to go there with us. Let's get it back here. Let's get it back. Sam said, in my last relationship, I wish I would have spent less money, like no money. LOL. Hey, I get that. I done been that one spending money.
If it was another way that I could get my kids, I wish I hadn't opened my legs.
Woo. I mean, well, no, it would have been the same. I'm about to say adoption, but that ain't quite the same, is it?
No, I need them. I got to have them.
I get it. Oh man. And then he said no violence. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. She over here talking about sometimes you got to get violence.
Sam, don't make me call you out on this social media. Doggone it.
Lord.
Talking about no violence. Sam know what family he come from.
Oh Lord. Don't make me send Sam the link. I send Sam the link. Tell him to get on. All right. I ain't gonna let her just talk about you on here. I'm gonna let you defend yourself. I'm gonna let you defend yourself. She always on the road. That's what I deal with every day. He said, be peaceful, please. Oh, Jonathan said, spill the tea. He said, spill the tea.
Sam said, I ain't gonna spill the tea. Y'all could go on Sam's podcast, Talking with Sam, and listen to his episode that he got with all his cousins, and y'all will know that Sam is not a peaceful person.
He said God worked on his life. Don't do that. God worked on his life.
Okay.
She said, okay. He said, you talk about his family, he gonna come for you. Okay.
I love all my cousins.
You about to be exiled from the family. Keep talking.
I know.
And he said he peaceful. He said you lying.
Okay. He might be the most peaceful. I'll say that.
Yeah. Well, that might be. I'm saying that, and I really don't know. Let me stop. Let me get y'all. Let me see. Somebody else commented. He said, "Don't." I guess they mean don't push me back across the street. No, do push me back across the stress.
The street.
Oh, the street. I know you love them. Y'all, I can't read tonight. I mean, street. Got it now. Got it. Jonathan said he taught you well. John, is that true saying? Jonathan taught you well. Oh man. Well, y'all, she always high. Let me tell you, I'm gonna get y'all input on this post that DL Hughley posted. He said, people seem to forget the power of life and death is in the tongue. If you call yourself a thug, hashtag thug and hashtag gunner, what you probably gonna do is go to jail. You agree or not?
I disagree.
There
are some angels that are locked up in prison. Just because your name is something don't mean that you are that person. I mean, Young Thug and Gunna, they were those people. That's why they are locked up. They could
Right.
their names could have been John. Well, I was going to say y'all. Their names could have been Jonathan and Sam, and if they were still doing the same stuff, they still would have been locked up.
Right.
I don't think it has anything to do with the names. And people are gonna die. They're like, it's power in the tongue of life and death. We're all gonna die. So
I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I do believe that people going, like I said, people gonna be people. So I mean, stuff is gonna happen. You could be named, you can name Jesus, Jesus, and all the names, and you can still end up in prison. But I do believe that what you put out in the atmosphere is what you're gonna receive. I do believe in the power of the tongue, or affirmations, or being careful what we say, or giving the devil power. Like, I do believe in that as well. So yes, I mean, something can happen regardless of your name and things of that nature. But I do agree that we have to be more careful about what we put out there, because that's what we're going to receive. So I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't think that correlates with what D.L. Hughley was saying. Just because somebody called themselves Young Thug, don't mean that they're a thug.
It don't, but why you call yourself Young Thug?
My name is Chastity, and by definition, that means not having sex. It's locked
depends
up.
on the week.
Clink, clink.
Depends on the week.
It depends on the week, but ain't nothing clank down over here. I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it, because, like I said, there's people that's named Angel, Serenity, Jesus. It's a whole bunch of people that's locked up that has these quote unquote good names.
But is there a difference that that's their name that their parents gave them, and then is it a difference that that's the name that their parent gives you, and then that's the name that you give yourself to become famous? Does that make a difference? Because you didn't name yourself Chastity.
I did.
But his mama didn't name him Young Thug. His mama didn't name him Young Thug either. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that make a difference?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I get what y'all are saying, but people are just bad people, regardless of their nicknames.
That's true.
And what they supposedly done and what they're charged for, if they done it, then they are where they're supposed to be, and I hope they stay where they're at. But there, like I said, there's people out here that has other names that done did the same shit. Doggone it.
You out here naming your kids. You out here naming your kids Lexus, and they look like a Buick. No, you
stop it. Stop it.
What comedian said that? Somebody said this in a movie. Or your name was Mercedes, and you out here built like a Pinto. No, let me stop. Sam said he can't let Jonathan have the credit. LOL, maybe. They going back and forth. They won't let me out. Singing? LOL. Sam said, you are what you speak. The names is just what your parents said. The Bible has stories of it, but truthfully speak what you want. Facts. Facts. You can't with me. What I do?
Because I said about the chastity, about it being clank clank.
Hit me with my inbox. Now let me stop. I don't know what week it is. Let me be clear for. I don't
know. He get over. So what week is it?
What week is it? I don't know what week. Don't inbox me. I seen something that Boosie had posted that I thought was interesting. He said men are turned on by aggressive women like Black China until they can't turn it off.
Until they can't turn off the aggressiveness.
Mm-hmm. Is that true? You think men are attracted to aggressive women? I guess there's some question a man should answer. Men, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's something that a man.
Are y'all attracted to aggressive women? And if so, why? It's so why. But I think that goes. I think that rings true in more areas than aggressive. I think women are attracted to a thug that he don't never get a job and just want to sell dope outside of the house. Like I think that can happen anywhere.
Yeah,
People
and
people think short term. People think short term. They see somebody short in them few minutes or them few days or them few hours or them few weeks.
and then they be like, "Oh, I'm in love." I don't think that Black China is aggressive though. She crazy.
I don't really know much about it. I done heard more about her in the last few weeks than I have ever. So I don't
Right.
with this whole case with Kim and her losing and then Kim putting $5 on her GoFundMe. I didn't see that.
No, she didn't. Kim be petty.
But it be so good.
And I like it.
It be so she's smart and petty. That's what I like. Some people just stupid and petty. She's smart and petty. She's smart.
I like it. I like it.
Jonathan said in some way, so he said it's a little bit true. They like aggressive women.
They like a little craziness. I don't think she aggressive. I think she look cray.
Look cray. He's saying that he can't answer that. We figured. Mary said, "Hey y'all, hey Mary,
Hey girl.
We shared your post you shared earlier about what was it? About can we normalize saying we weren't compatible, blase. I was like, I don't know if Mary on, but this is good.
I know, girl. I know.
It's good. Sam said smart and petty is where it's at. Facts. He said he's good at petty.
What's the most pettiest thing that you ever done? That you can admit?
Anybody. You talking to me or them?
Yeah, you.
Oh, me? You don't want to know. I ain't always been a good girl, y'all. I really ain't. And I used to work at this place. I ain't gonna say what it was.
No!
And this girl kept messing with me. She kept messing with me. She kept poking me. And she kept trying to report me and all this stuff. And so one day, she know nobody didn't like her. This is so sad, y'all. But she know nobody didn't like her. And I got tired of her messing with me and trying to report me. And then it was some little boy that she liked or something too. And he ended up liking me or something. I ain't really like him, so I don't know why it was a threat. But anywho, one day we was all sitting in the break room and she was sitting there with us. And for some reason, she thought it was smart to get up and leave the table. And I got coerced into spitting her food. And then we watched her eat it.
I ain't already know the story, but I still get shocked every time I hear it. I just can't believe it.
Yeah,
I thought you was the good one.
That was long. That was before I was a mom and everything. I don't even think I was a mama then. That's been a long time ago. Long time ago. What about you? You made me burn my crosses and stuff. What about you? I know you done been petty a couple times.
When? I ain't been petty. Mine ain't as bad as yours.
She gonna let me hang out here alone.
No. I ain't gonna tell that one. That one might put me in jail.
Not jail. Jonathan talking about. Hold on 1 second. Jonathan talking about I plead the fifth. No, don't be pleading the fifth. Don't put it in there. You ain't gotta say no names. Hey, Chris. Hey, DJ. Hey, DJ out loud.
Hey.
He said, y'all silly. Y'all so pretty. Or did you mean petty? I take the pretty.
He meant pretty.
Sam said, embarrassing someone while telling them what I want them to do, then picking on them in front of everyone. Oh.
See, told y'all Sam wasn't nice.
Don't be shaking your head, Jonathan. Sam said he loved it. That was a long time ago, Sam. I would never do that now. That's nasty. I would die if somebody did that to me. So I would die.
Petty is the nice version of being mean. So I had this person that I used to be around, and we used to be like really, really good friends. And then something happened. She switched up on me and was acting funny. And it was a moment where she had took her shoes off around me. And I think she had switched shoes or something, but I was in the vicinity of her shoes. Now, this ain't as bad as Sunshine's, but I went and got some crickets and some spiders and some bugs and stuff, and I put them all in her shoes. And I made sure that they were staying inside her shoes because I could keep an eye on it until she came back and put on her shoes. And whenever she came back and put on her shoes, her feet got ate up a little bit.
got ate up a little bit.
Just a little bit. She screamed. Ah! I was like, oh my gosh. How did all that get in your shoes?
I'm done. I'm done. That seemed real light compared to my petty.
Right.
I should have let you go first. So I could have gauged it.
I feel like I got another one that's worse, but I can't think of it right now. I think of it whenever I'm asleep or something.
Whenever you sleep is up. I hear you. Oh man. All right. Well, we got one more thing to talk about, and I forgot to pull it up. Yeah, you talk while I pull it up. Sorry.
So anybody else done anything petty out there? Go ahead and tell us y'all story. And if y'all are too embarrassed to tell it out loud, you can always send us an email or send us a DM, and we will read it. We won't say your name. We won't say it. We won't be like, listen, y'all, this is what Sam sent in.
Nah, we won't do that to you.
Read it.
We will not do that to you. I should let you tell this anyway. It's about B. Simone. Should let you did. You the one turned to me.
Oh, I can pull it up if I can find it.
You ain't ready, are you?
So I can start giving a quote of it. So B. Simone recently came out and said that she just had her first orgasm ever in life. I'm not sure how old B. Simone is right now, but I do know that she was doing like a little celibate thing, and I think she said for 10 months. She was celibate for 10 months. And I guess this was her first time back out there in the streets riding like a rodeo.
I can't. You way too excited.
She had her first orgasm. So she goes on to say that what was it? She recently started seeing a sex therapist. Or she met this lady who is an intimacy coordinator, sex educator, and she taught her so much, and it's so cool to learn things that we did not know. A lot of people were talking junk about B. Simone, women per se, saying, I can't believe you just had your first orgasm. And I have one every time. And the men are saying it must not be good because I make my woman orgasm all the time. And this is nothing but true. How do you feel about that, Sunshine?
That ain't a lie, and the truth ain't in it. Ain't no woman orgasm every dang time. Every time.
Every time.
And me and know this. Me and know ain't no they what's Sam
saying? Sam said someone wasn't doing it right. I love her, but now, man, they were not hitting it right. That's not always the case. So I want people to understand that there is a difference between coming and having an orgasm. Right. Now, some women could probably come every time that they have sex, but to have a full-fledged orgasm, a lot of women are not having that every single time that they have sex, if even ever.
Right.
If even ever.
Right.
Just honestly. Me and y'all might have that. I don't know. I don't know how me and body work.
Right. And women come differently based on their actual body. So some women never come just from intercourse and only from oil. And some women don't come from oil and only come intercourse. And some women you gotta have like a
Some
princess
women
and get
can
the
come
G
from
spot. Like, you know what I'm
penetration.
saying?
Yeah. Some
You
women
know
can
what I'm
come from
saying?
penetration. Some women can come from G spot. Some women can come from clitoral stimulation. Some women can't even come from any of that. It had to be like nipple play, nipple arousal, or some type of seductive kissing or something like that. Like it's so many different ways to make women orgasm and come that that people automatically think that just because you that she's coming.
Right.
No, you just pounding. You're just
Right,
pounding.
right. Right. And a lot of that just it stems from communication. Women are afraid to tell their man that they're not coming because you don't want to hurt their ego or you don't want to hurt their feelings or you know what I'm saying, they'll say something's wrong with you. I'm doing it right. Or you know what I'm saying, all these other things. Um and they just need to be they need to feel good and comfortable enough to communicate with you about it, number one. And then men have to be patient. They have to be patient
They have to be patient. Oh, I wish I had to save this thing. Now that we're talking about this, I wish I had sent it to you. But it's on the basis of Tahoe. And he said the other week, it was a couple of weeks ago, he was saying that women, whenever they get into lesbian relationships, they always be like, this is the best sex ever, and all this kind of stuff. And he was like, it's because whenever women are together, they're
Mm-hmm.
constantly like kissing on each other and rubbing on each other, and it's the build up and the build up and the build up. So then
Right.
you
I remember
have
seeing
like
that.
this slow, gradual build up until you finally have your orgasm or you finally come or whatever, and it is a great experience. Versus men don't typically take the time to slowly go. A lot of y'all skip over the foreplay, and foreplay doesn't start right whenever we are about to have sex. Foreplay starts the last time that I nutted. If the last time we had sex was Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, and that's whenever we both had our orgasms, foreplay needs to start until we have sex again. You got to always be talking those sweet nothings in somebody's ear. You got to always make them want you. It doesn't start 15 minutes before you ready to go to Pound Town.
Right. That's true. That's true. So yeah, it definitely is a difference, and you have to have your mind right, and you have to communicate. A man should want to know if he's a good man. He should want to know if he pleasing you or not, and if he not, he should
Right.
want to fix it. Hold on, let me go back up.
I'll get some of that.
He get on my nerves. Let me go back up. Jonathan said fake ones. Yeah, I mean, people, a lot of women do be out here faking in these streets. If that's what you meant, I don't know if that's what you meant. She said no more. You heard the no more, right? She said no more. I'm just pointing that out.
No mo. I will say.
He said, Sam, I don't believe you have one every time. I mean, you strive to have one every time, but sometimes it just, I mean, stuff happens. Life happens.
Stuff happens. And I do want to say that although, because I don't always come every time I have sex, I don't always have an orgasm every time I have sex, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't good. Sometimes that shit still be good. I'm like, damn, I didn't come from there. This shit was still good.
All right. Vern said, just damage my ego. Damaging my ego. Whatever happened with you, that between you and the Lord. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Got nothing to do with it. Sam said, I know orgasms are different, but not until now. I call camp. But we got to send Sam some literature. Jonathan said, watch Sex, Love, and Goop on Netflix. It'll show you the difference. I keep meaning to watch that because
I've watched a little bit of it. I haven't finished it, but it is very, very interesting. And I've learned some very good techniques from watching the few episodes that I have watched, and I've tested out some of them.
Okay, test it out.
Whole head be shaking.
I need to put it on my watch list. I'm not messing with her. I'm not. Sam said, see, I'll stick to what I know. Forget foreplay. See, that's where you're going wrong, Sam. That's why you almost passed out. That's how you was cold and hot. That's why you about passed out. You started off slow and sensual. You'd have been all right.
Right. You went straight to that 78-degree weather.
Then they're pounding. No one is hot. No one is hot. Sorry. I don't know.
I'm over here feeling like I'm in that damn room that they was in. As hot as I am.
I was in that cup while she had. Oh man. That's all I had. Did you see that story about that woman who helped that man escape from prison and then they got caught and she ended up shooting herself and dying?
Ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Yes, the hell it is. It is too funny. Doggone it. You 2 days from retirement, 2 or 3 days from retirement. You're going to help a murderer escape prison. You're going to draw $100,000 out of your account to go on the run with this man for sex, I guess, because that's the only thing. I'm sweating like crazy. That's the only thing I can think of is that you just wanted to have free unwatched sex, so you ain't got to worry about the other guards walking in on you or something. And then whenever you get caught, you're gonna shoot yourself, honey. Penis ain't that doggone serious. This man's still alive and died.
There's some more ice stuff. You die, kill you. I'm sorry. That's not the same. You know what? I can't. I ought to take a picture of that and send it. See, y'all will go get my wife. Hey, if it turned out good, that means we did our job. Okay. Okay.
I expect we'll a turkey dinner.
He said it wasn't. Jonathan said it wasn't free. It cost a lot. It cost a whole life. That's what it cost.
It did. It cost a whole lot. Hey, what was he saying? What kind of game was he running that he was able to sweet talk her into basically giving up the rest of her life? Ma'am, 2 days before retirement? Yeah, and you had $100,000 in the bank that you was able to just draw out.
Stupid.
And y'all go out and have fun. Every day. Every day.
Right.
I see.
I don't really know the whole story, but I guess he wasn't getting out no time soon. That's why she felt the need to do what she did.
So had sex with him in there.
But she was retiring. She wouldn't be able to get in there no more.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, they could have got married. She could have got conjugal visits. Do they still do conjugal visits? I don't
think every place do that. And I think a lot of the places in the U.S. has taken it away, but I don't really know that for sure. I ain't no expert by no means. But I feel like a lot of the places here done took that away. But I might be wrong.
Which they should. Know? I was gonna say they shouldn't, but they should, because it wouldn't be right if men and women are locked up and still. Well, I mean, they still get to have sex if they want to.
I was about to say that don't stop nothing. Obviously, don't stop nothing.
Speaking of, okay, the transgender. I want to make sure I say this right. Transgender male that was locked up in the prison and got the 2 women pregnant. Did you read about that?
No.
Yeah. No, transgender woman. Yeah. A transgender. I'm not sure. I know I'm probably saying it wrong. But anyway, a transgender was locked up in a woman's prison and got 2 inmates pregnant in there. One of them was in there for murder. Wow. I forgot what the other one was in there for.
Wow.
But
inmates at New Jersey is all women pregnant have both become pregnant after they had sex with with transgender inmates.
Oh, inmates. Trans female. Okay, thank you, Sam. I felt like I was saying it wrong. Yeah. So yeah. And I just thought that was interesting. And I feel like it sucks because
go ahead.
It sucks sucks because I feel like eventually they're gonna try to change laws where trans women can't be in the prisons with women, and the trans men can't be in the prisons with men, and it's gonna put them in unsafe environments, which prison is already unsafe anyway. But it's gonna make them more of a target if they're in situations that are not safer for them. However, it's kind of interesting how if you get locked up, all of a sudden you straight now.
You know
You're
it.
straight.
You know it.
But
I'm about to cut her off.
No, because I was thinking about it whenever I first heard the story. And I was like, you know what? If I was locked up in prison, I would be gay, just gay. I would be the lesbian of the year in prison.
I'm done. I am
I get a trophy.
I can't. Thank y'all for tuning in for another night of Occasionally Pies. We apologize. We didn't have our original topic, but if you joined late, our guest had a family emergency that was, out of her hands. So she was unable to join, but we would definitely bring her back because we had all kinds of questions and we did research and all types of things to talk with her about. So, and we have had her on. Stop laughing. And we have had her on our podcast before, and she was really good. So I can't. If you haven't done so, you know what? I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I don't believe him. I'm about to text him.
Oh gosh, I can't stand none of y'all, but I love every single one of y'all.
Sam talking about I would never change. Nope, I can't do it. Laughing like Chas is too good. Thanks.
I'm telling you, Sam, I be in there. Here's my award. They were like best lesbian of the year. Chastity.
We're going there. She got the straight back cornrows, like. I'm sorry. I'm not going down this road with her. Thank y'all. Very time out, I went and checked with my wife and everything is good. I am dead. Tierra, don't laugh at this. Don't laugh. I can't. I forgot where I was at on the outro. I don't even know where we at no more.
I don't either.
Said it all. Yeah, she gonna be in there looking like Cleo. What her name,
Cleo? Be Cleo up in this. Yes, my name gonna be changed to Chase. Don't call me Chassie. Call me Chase. Doggone it, I'm gonna have a deep voice too.
that changes and things. If they like women, why they want a deep voice? I'm confused.
I don't know. It just seems fun.
I'm cutting this off before we get in trouble. Thank y'all for tuning. I'm trying to cut it off, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure you've liked and follow our page. We had some new folks on tonight. I hope you have went to our page and follow, like, comment, share, etc., etc. We are also on YouTube and on Instagram. And we love y'all guys' support. We love when y'all join and comment. And when y'all help me deal with Chastity B shenanigans, I'm not even gonna read those 2 comments. I'm not doing it. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any topics you think we should discuss, if you see some stories you want us to comment on, if you think you'll be a good guest for the podcast, you can always email us at occasionallyposh@gmail.com, or you can inbox our Occasionally Posh page, or you can hit up one of us, and we will discuss it. Also, if you feel like you want to give a little something to support what we're doing here, you can always cash app us at #Occasionally Posh.
Woo, woo.
Oh, Sam said this is too good. Don't go. Vern said that one time, dude. He was like, "I'll pay for 3 more minutes." Oh, Jonathan said that's the aggressiveness. LOS. Call out.
He asked where the music at because I was over here bouncing whenever you
I was
talking.
confused. I was
It's in my-
straight up confused. They, still y'all got some music there. It probably ain't working.
Oh!
They got more than that, y'all. We ain't got time. Anywho, thank y'all.
See y'all next week.
Please join us next week because we're going to be delving in. Mary J is going to come back and we're going to be delving into all things Chassie B. So all the sensitive background, down to earth, nitty gritty emotion, trying to make sure I stock up in tissue. We're going to get down to it. So please join us really me and Mary J as we interview Chassie B next week. It's going to be really good. So please tune in. We'll see you guys then. Hope you have a great night and bye-bye.